We're now live on YouTube.
You're now live. Coming to you live. Hi, YouTube.
Yo, 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 what's going on, man? What's going on? We are back, but like we always, send out these texts
That's
or
right.
these notifications to the people. So please bear with us.
Yes, this is going to be a quick one. I swear. I know I say it every week, but no, for real. It's going to be quick
Wait, hold on. Put my pen right there.
because I'm getting faster. Are you sending yours out?
Yes, I am.
I'm going to beat you. Let's race.
All right, here we go.
Hold on. I'm going to get mine in here.
Bam.
You finished?
Nope.
Oh.
Nope, not yet, not yet. One down.
Hold on. I'm gonna win this. I tell you.
Got one more to do. One more. Yo, I'm about to win. And when I win, last one, bam.
I'm done.
Crap.
I'm done. I don't know if I spelled the last one right.
Oh, see, spelling. Did y'all see that?
I'm done. I'm finished. I think I got everyone. I think. I'm pretty sure that I have everyone. I just don't know about the last one if I spelled it right, but I think I'm good. Hi, everyone. Usual suspects. Are you guys there?
Oh, hold on one second.
My Keiko there. Oh, I'm alone. Hi, guys. How are you doing? Who's in there? Oh, hi, Mary. How are you? The Fro. Keiko, where are you? Oh, Keiko, hey.
What's going on, everybody? I hope y'all enjoying y'all evenings. All right, here we go.
Yep, take your booty to the polls real quick. Take your booty to the polls. Keiko, don't say that. Well, maybe you can take your booty to the polls.
Oh boy.
The whole song too. We still trying to set up, apparently.
There we go.
We good?
We good.
Hi, Michelle.
Yo. I don't think I want to say
that. You don't have to say it.
Oh, here we go. This is gonna be a good show, y'all. I hope y'all ready. I hope y'all had a good day. You know what I'm saying? Night to just sit back, relax with us, laugh, joke, learn what's going on in politics. So, you ready?
Yeah.
You ready?
Wait.
You ready? Wait. We're going. Y'all, please like the fact that she's going backwards on. Like the fact that she's going backwards. We need the likes. Please like, share, subscribe. We are about to get into the show. Are you ready, Miss Knowledge? You ready? AKA take your booties to the pole. You ready?
Booties to the pole. Take your booties to the pole. Let's go. Let's go. To the pose. Drop it down. Let's go. Come on.
All right, with that being said, we're going to take that energy. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yo, what's going on, everybody? If this is your first time tuning in, we're a local online news show. We talk about local, national, and international news. I am your co-host, Frosty McNuggetts.
And I am Frosty Knowledge, AKA take your booty to the polls. Take your booties to the polls.
Hey, hey. And this is What's Up People News. Um, if y'all can't tell before we get directly into the show, um, Brother Oreo, Frosty Oreos, is not with us today. He's got some things that he has to take care of. Um, so of course, like we always do, we're gonna hold it down for the hostess with the mostest till he comes back. Um, so with that being said, we're gonna jump right along, get right back into the show. Um, how you been, Miss Mel? How you been since we
Last,
were here last week? What's good?
what is good? Work was crazy. It was like this week's been like sparring with Mike Tyson. It's like you just getting left hooks, right hooks, uppercut, jabs, and stuff. Hey, Mike Tyson is voting for the first time. Speaking about him in this election, I don't know who he's voting for now. I don't know that, but I
Well,
do
it's good
know
that he's voting.
he is voting. Hey, and I got this in the mail. It's Massachusetts information for voters. This is a really good thing. People in Massachusetts, there is a question on the ballot. Question number 1. You probably have seen those commercials. I'll be really quick when it's telling you, vote no on question 1 or vote yes on question 1. That is the one about the cars. There's a real scary commercial that says vote no because all of your mechanical analysis is going to go out to all these mechanics and stuff, and they're going to share your information, and then they're going to know where your car is parked, and they'll come and get you. So vote no. We want to vote yes, and we want to vote yes because big car dealerships have the monopoly on our cars and where we get them fixed. You know how they lock the stuff up, and some things you have to take it to the dealer to get fixed, and you can't take it to the your boy, whoever down the block can't do it because he doesn't have the proper machinery. Voting yes will give them the proper machinery to be able to fix whatever is wrong with your car. So it's a good thing. Vote yes, question 1, y'all. How was your week? How was your car?
Huh?
How was your car?
Oh man, I love it. It gets me to work. It lets me go get my son. I was actually with him today. We just hung out for a little bit. Um, so yeah, I'm loving it. Big shout out to my aunt again, hold me down, hooking me up. But no, I love it. It's awesome. Hold on 1 second, because this part. Hold on, I'll be back. I'll be back.
Okay, me and you guys. I'm doing the show alone today. Oh man, I was about to handle this. I was about to go through all the... Yeah, right. You know that is not true. I like, I think Black Facts is next.
No, but I got animals. It would have been bad. Anyway, but yeah, my week's been good. My car is good. Um, yeah, my week was pretty good. I had some good energy from the show last week. Again, big shout out to Frosty Run, aka Brian Run. He definitely came through, did his thing. Awesome show. And I was just riding that energy. So my week was pretty good. You know, um, yeah, can't complain. Can't
Tomorrow's
complain.
Friday, so that is a good thing too.
Right, right. So, uh, what we got? What we got? Hold on, looking at my notes here. Bam, bam. Oh, Black Facts. We got Black Facts. Everybody, we got Black Facts coming up. Um, like I always say, Black History is February for everybody else in the country. But for us, it's 365 every day. We live it, we breathe it. And I like to use this opportunity to share a little bit of our history with you guys, not the normal, Malcolm X, Dr. King, Rosa Parks. We try to mix it up, give you some information that you might not have known. And trust me, the stuff today, I didn't know. So it's always good. So the first we got on the list is Henry William Ellis. And the reason why I picked him, it was he flipped the script real quick, and I'll just get into it. William Henry Ellis is an African American businessman who changed his racial constructs in the United States by passing as Hispanic.
Well,
That's, I mean.
But why? I don't like,
So when I read that, I was like,
group to another.
he was the first Rachel Dolezal. But a guy. But so yeah, but he passed himself off as Hispanic. So he was born a slave to Charles and Margaret Ellis on June 5th, 1864. His parents have been brought by Joseph Westgeiser. I think I'm, of course, I'm horrible with names. Westgeiser from Kentucky in 1853. In 1870, Ellis' parents gained their freedom. So that's dope. So what's that? Within like 17 years?
That's not bad at all.
17 years, they gained their freedom. So they gained their freedom and relocated to Victoria, Texas, where they established a home for themselves. And get this, 7 kids. 7. So that's kind of the backstory of William Henry Ellis, how he came to be. Now, during his early 20s, Ellis was employed by William McNamara, a cotton and hide dealer, and constantly conducting business with Spanish-speaking businessmen. While he was in college, he learned how to speak Spanish. And because of his ability to speak Spanish, he moved to San Antonio. And that's where he was able to pass himself off as a Cuban Mexican.
Oh, now it's starting to be clear of why he did it. I'm just like, why would he go from one marginal? But Cuban is different. That's all.
And because his parents had gotten their freedom, along with him saying that he was actually Spanish and not necessarily African American, he got to experience certain freedoms that, he wouldn't have gotten if he was just saying, I'm a Black dude and I happen to learn Spanish in school, and, the people I work with, they'd have been like, oh, whatever, but, oh, you're Cuban Mexican, and, so I thought that was very interesting. Like,
very interesting.
That's a first, So moving right along, we have so this is actually 2 parts, and actually found out that Frederick Douglass delivered a speech at the National Convention of Colored Men in Louis, Kentucky in 1883. That's also one of the first national Black conventions. So Frederick Douglass spoke at one of the first national Black conventions, which just happens to be in Louisville, Kentucky.
Wow. Look at Kentucky.
Yeah.
What happened?
Exactly, exactly. And it's crazy because, and that was actually one of the reasons why I picked this one, because it's a crazy, you know, fighting for freedom, wanting our rights, wanting to be treated equal, just like everybody else. And now look at what's going on. Look
Right.
at what's going on right now.
Right now.
So I just thought, like, wow, this is over 100 years ago,
Yeah, Kentucky history, huh?
and this is what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
So next, I want to give a big shout out to Cardis Collins. Today is her birthday.
Oh, and
And if
who?
you're wondering who um, she was an American politician from Illinois who served in the United States House of Representatives from 1973 to 1997.
Wow, look
She
at
was a
that.
member of the Democratic Party. She was the fourth African American woman in Congress and the first to represent the Midwest. So big shout
Wow.
out to Cardis Collins. Did a thing,
Wow.
you know. So lastly, got one more. Joe Louis, boxer. He became the first boxer to draw $1 million at the door.
Wow. Wow. That's crazy.
And this is back in
Million,
1935.
million
So
dollars that wait, that doesn't mean he got it. That just means he drew it.
yeah,
That doesn't mean it went into his pockets though. He just got people spent the money to come and see him. His cut could have been $2,000.
but he got some. He did it. He was one of the first to do it. So
He
you
drew
know,
he drew the men. That just means white folks wanted to see him boxing.
you want to see him humble somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
Fisticuffs,
Yep.
all of that. So that is our Black Facts for today. Thank y'all for listening. Um, and I have one business to shout out today. Uh, this is a local um, fashion designer. Um, I this is kind of like a sort of unboxing. Um, it's called It's called Weirdo. It's real nice boxing. It got High Weirdo, got the little face with the, you know,
Emoji.
little zombie type mummy little stitches on his mouth, you know.
Right.
Um, so he wanted me to shout out his fashion company. So that's what I'm doing. Came by with a nice little t-shirt.
Oh,
Y'all,
that's cool.
y'all can see that. It says
Keep
keep
smiling.
smiling. Local fashion designer by the name of Brave. Um, if you want one, it has his logo on the back. Keep smiling. There you go. Yo,
Yeah.
the shirt is dope.
Has
Nice
a website?
design. Got some familiar characters. If you're a kid and grew up in the early 90s or big 90s head, you'll kind of recognize some of the characters that are in like that make up the letters, you know. But definitely check out this designer. His name is Brave. It's called Keep Smiling. Um, I'll make sure to have the information um, in the description So you can get yourself one of these shirts. It's dope, great design. Yeah, get yourself one today. Um, yeah. So that's what we got for black businesses. Hold on, let me scratch off my notes. All right, and I'm actually going to bypass this, and we're going to get. Would you mind doing your quotes?
I am ready. If
Let's
you
do it.
guys are
Let's
ready.
do it. Let's do it. I will pass this section off to Miss Knowledge for a wonderful game that she invented off the top of the dome. Y'all need to like, subscribe, just for the fact that she invented a new game for y'all to play. Well, y'all been playing it, but she invented it. So y'all need to like, subscribe,
Like for
all of
the
that.
game. That's right. Take a moment, and
Take
like
a moment. Let them know what you got for us this week. What you got?
All right. So remember, everyone, I am paraphrasing. These aren't exact quotes, they are paraphrasing. Sometimes I just hear it or I remember it and I just jot it down. So they are not absolute. So, you ready? I
Oh
love
man.
this game. Like, I wish I had a drum, like a drum roll, like, or
You know
something.
what's funny? I have a little sound machine that does all of that. I just need to get batteries. It takes a little flat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the little round ones. Right.
Yeah,
That'd be cool. You can drum me right into here.
yeah. No, I have it. We're gonna use it. We're gonna bring it back.
All
People
right.
just clapping, all of that.
Right. And if there's time later on, I think I've come up with another game, guys. So we'll
Uh
see.
oh.
We'll
Uh-oh,
see.
the game master.
But it's all relative. So we're all here to learn. And this is what this is going to do. This is going to teach us some stuff. So let's go. Who said it?
Who said it? I said it. You said it. We said it.
We said it. So, first quote, Mitch McConnell believes that this fight is over. What Mitch McConnell doesn't understand is that this fight has just begun, which sounds like everybody said it, but it's a senator, so I'll give you that. Mitch McConnell believes that this fight is over. What Mitch McConnell doesn't understand is that this fight has just begun.
Senator said that.
Not Pelosi. That's close. It's a senator.
Humor?
No.
No, no, I'm bugging. He's not.
No, no. I mean, it could be, but it's
He said a senator, so
you got DA got it.
who was it? DA Warren. Nice,
Yeah, it was Elizabeth
nice,
Warren. Yeah,
nice.
that was a good one. Good guesses. These guys are good. Hi,
Oh,
Edgar.
they're on point. They be
Yeah,
getting it. I
they're
like
really
it.
good.
They showing me up because
Yeah, they pay attention. I like that. Okay. The next,
that's a nice one.
yeah, the antidote is not to lean into his crazy. The antidote is to plan your vote. The antidote is not to lean into his crazy. We know who he is. The antidote is to plan your vote. Plan your vote. Don't lean into his crazy. Plan your vote. Come on, y'all know this.
Was that Harris?
Nope,
No, no. Plan your vote.
not Obama. It's a woman. Not
That's what I
Harris.
said. I was like,
So I'm trying to give a hint without, you know, uh, she ran for governor. She ran for governor. That's a big hint right there. You should, that's it. The antidote is not to lean into his crazy. The antidote is to plan your vote. Kanye. No, not Kanye. She ran for governor. Abrams. Oh my God, DA's on fire.
Dang. Oh, he's killing it. I dig it. Abrams.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. All right, next one. This is interesting. So Black people were excited and thought, oh my God, we have a fair chance. He will be unbiased. They voted for him. That's why it's important to educate yourself on who's running for office. This person is talking about the Attorney General in Kentucky.
Say it one more time.
Black people were excited and thought, oh my God, we have a fair chance. He will be unbiased, I'm sorry. They voted for him. That's why it's important to educate yourself. This is a celebrity's mama. Talking about the Attorney General in Kentucky not doing anything to those cops. Black people were excited and thought that they'd have a fair chance and that this Black man would be unbiased. It's important to educate yourself with who's running for office. Black celebrity's mama, who has recently gotten into politics. Yes, John Paul, yay! Tina Knowles. Yeah.
Never guess.
Well, Black celebrity mama, like.
No, and I'm not saying that like in a bad way, like, I just would have not guessed that.
Yeah, it's like it's because lately her and Beyonce have been, on the trails talking about getting out there to vote. And Beyonce actually wrote an open letter to the Attorney General about Breonna Taylor like months ago. So they've been on him for a little while about doing something with these cops. And that will bring me to my next quote. Do not be swayed by celebrities, influencers, or activists who do not understand the facts of the case. This is the Breonna Taylor case. Do not be swayed by celebrities, influencers, or activists who do not understand the facts of the case. He just said this. He did a press conference.
He just said this and did a press conference.
Mm-hmm. And this is the Breonna Taylor case.
I'm lost. I can't think.
Anyone out there? Do not be swayed by celebrities, influencers, or activists who do not understand the facts of the case. So Tina Knowles was just talking about him.
Oh, the AG.
Yeah.
What is that? What is his name?
Daniel Cameron.
Daniel Cameron.
Yep. Daniel Cameron. And it's crazy because Tina Knowles, when she wrote that quote, she wrote it under his engagement pictures.
Oh, wow.
So he posted some engagement pictures. It was like right after, what's going on with Breonna Taylor. He posted these engagement pictures with Karen out here in the sun, with all these other Karens with no masks on. And Tina Knowles was like, yo, what? Y'all voted for this guy? That's why you got to educate yourself, because this is who he is. Wow. Yeah, they can't vote him out, John. Like, he just got in. I don't know how long attorney generals stay in, but he just got there. Here's another quote. Okay, we got 3 more. I said today I'm gonna wear something nice. If I say something to get me fired, at least I'm gonna be crisp.
I heard that, but I can't remember who said that. I heard that.
This would have been on oh my God. one of those sports shows.
Wait, say the quote one more time.
I said today I'm gonna wear something nice. If I say something to get me fired, at least I'm gonna be crisp.
No, that's not.
Yeah, DA got it. Jalen Rose. Yeah. Terry Crews. Who's Terry Crews? Do you know who Terry Crews is?
Yo, someone had brought it up. I still don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, shout out to Jalen Rose. Like he said that because he was like, you should watch the clip if you get a chance. It's he went into the whole Breonna Taylor thing, talking about how the athletes are playing with a heavy heart, but they still have to play. You know, he's like, today they have a heavy heart, and he's like, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. He's like, if I'm gonna get fired, at least I look good.
Right.
Good. So
no, I rock with Jalen Rose. I like
yeah.
Commentary. He definitely has,
Yeah.
He's definitely insightful when it comes to, sports and stuff like that.
Yes, exactly.
But I definitely, I agree.
Yeah. Two more.
Two more. I'm doing horrible. I need to get back on my game. I'm gonna be ready for next week. I can't believe this. I'm gonna kill it next week. This is horrible.
I mean, these are kind of hard. Like they're all kind of hard. It's not easy, but these guys do so good. So
point.
yeah.
Oh, Jamil Hill, yeah, she's a beast.
Mm-hmm. So that's the show with Jamil Hill, right? Jalen Rose, Jamil. Okay. Next quote. As we approach this November, it's vital that we reject hate speech, misinformation, and online negativity. This is across the pond. Across the pond? That's my hint.
No, I know what you mean by across the pond. It's just funny that you across the pond.
I'd like to have some tea and crumpets.
Crumpets and cake.
No, Boris Johnson. Nah, Boris. Oh, yes, Prince Harry. Mary got it.
Prince Harry.
Yeah, yeah, she did it. Oh, and Meghan Markle, that would have been my next quote because Meghan Markle did have a quote today, John, this week, John. She said, every 4 years, we're told that this is the most important election of our lifetime, but this one really is. So like her and, Duchess of Sussex and Prince Harry have been out and about talking about this. So last quote, you're going to love this and you should get this one. If this one's for you, McNugget, yours, all you.
Listen,
you ready?
If you quote me, I don't remember. I don't remember.
I wouldn't do that. You'll never get it. Today, he's
like, wow, that dude sounds so insane.
Yeah, exactly. I could just say what you just said, and you'll be like, "Date Oreo?" Like, all right. Last quote. Everyone ready? Today, he's turned his back on the kids that we're talking about, and he's turned his face in fewer of the teachers. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Sorry, I can't read my writing. Let me go back. Change a word. Okay. All right. Today, he's turned his back on the kids that we're talking about, and he's turned his face in the favor of the teachers union and what they have to say. It's really shameful.
Wait, say that one more time.
Yep. Today, he's turned his back on the kids that we're talking about, and he's turned his face in favor of the teachers union. That's shameful. He's turned his back on the kids that we're talking about, and he's turned his face in favor of the teachers union. Talking about Biden. Your favorite person said this, like your favorite person in the whole world.
Oh, you talking about AOC?
No, I was being sarcastic.
Oh. Trump?
You think Trump said today he's turned his back on the kids that we're talking about?
I'm throwing out names. I should know who this person is.
Yeah, you absolutely should. It's a woman. You don't like her. We're talking about children. So this is an interview about schools and kids.
Betsy DeVos.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, she's telling an interviewer that Biden has turned his back on the kids in favor of listening to the teachers and the teachers union. So saying if you're trying to keep schools closed, you're listening to the teachers whine and complain and bitch and moan instead of thinking about the children that need to be in school. This is Betsy DeVos is saying this.
it makes no sense.
Exactly. So that is the end of the game. And get your booty to the polls. Get your booties to the polls. Get your booties to the polls. Get it.
Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I was not.
Oh my God, I love that. I love that video. If you guys have not seen that video, Google, get your booties to the poll. Get your life. If strippers are out here telling you you need to vote, it's bad out here, for real.
Yeah.
That's when you know it's bad.
Don't watch that work. It's not bad, but you know.
No, right. I'm just saying, you know, it's really bad when they're doing PSAs, you know, tell folks to get out here and vote. Like we have to, every corner of the world, every profession got to be out here saying we got to get it done.
Yeah.
Because it's dire out here. It's bad. It's bad.
It is. Yes, it is.
So
what? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was saying, oh, you're crossing off your list?
Crossing off the list. We rocking and rolling.
That's right. Oh my God. DA said black thighs matter.
They do. Yes. I have to. Yes. That makes a lot. Yes.
Especially when you wash your legs, because I hear some folks out here not washing their legs, but you know, whatever. Wow. Guess it doesn't. Neither here nor there.
I mean, that's just, how do you not wash?
I don't know.
Wash their legs. Their legs ain't part of.
There's a segment of Americans that do not wash their legs.
I mean, I know there's people. I know men and women who don't shave their legs. I fully understand that, but not washing your leg.
Yes, someone admitted that. I forgot which celebrity said it on The View or something. I don't know. She said she doesn't wash her legs.
Okay, I guess. I mean,
oh, she wasn't a part of my community. I don't know. It's just okay. What's next? What we got? Oh, me? What you got, Frosty Knowledge, aka take your booty to the pole. All right.
Topic that you got for the lovely people today.
Okay, so I just have a couple things because I know everyone's, really depressed or whatever. But what I do want to do before I talk about what's on all of our minds, I do want to give a shout out. Once again, I find myself shouting out ex-Mayor Bloomberg. Again, and I know that he has a troubled past with New York. But lately, Bloomberg has been stepping up to the plate. A couple of weeks ago, he donated millions of dollars to HBCUs to take care of the tuition for Black medical students because he realized that Black people needed more Black doctors. Well, now Bloomberg is out here again with his money, and he has donated $160 million to the organization in Florida that we talked about just last week, helping ex-felons pay their fines and fees so they can register to vote. He's paying all of the fees, like all of the fees. So if there is anyone in Florida, and it's interesting because I got a text today from someone in Florida, because you know they phone bank once you like register with them, your numbers everywhere with the Democratic Party. And they said, you know, hi Natasha, do you know anyone who needs in Florida that needs their fines paid, blah, 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 like the whole thing. Like, so they're trying to get all of the fines and fees wiped away. So
Let people know what's going on.
yeah, so thank you, Mayor Bloomberg.
Oh, a side note to that. Florida's actually trying to challenge that.
Mm. But wait, paying the fine, someone else paying their fines?
Yeah, Florida, they're trying to challenge that and saying that um his like something about the money isn't. They're trying to stop either stall it or say you can't do that. Like it's
Oh,
they're
like
trying to do any and everything they can
it's so
to try to stop these ex felons, you know, from voting.
it's so
Like it's
frustrating.
stupid. It's stupid.
It's like Florida has spoken. The state of Florida has already voted to let these individuals vote. Then DeSantis came up and said, oh, wait a doggone minute now. It's too many of them, and put these roadblocks. So now we're removing roadblocks and he's trying to put more. It's so in your face, man. Wow.
Yeah, the Florida AG has called for a criminal inquiry into Bloomberg.
If y'all don't think that having Donald Trump as the president
Yo,
is an existential threat, where are there people underneath rocks right now that are still really saying, I'm on the fence, Biden signed a crime bill? Like, are y'all still out here at this point? Are they not seeing what is happening right now? Yo, jump on board, because this is about to be really dark. And when people are saying it's getting dark, it's really getting dark. And we've been saying this since day
I'll
one.
go. I'll go to the extreme. You know, people. If people are voting for Donald Trump, they want a fascist. They want to live in a fascist country. Like it's. Look at what he's doing. Look at the people he's putting in place. He's. They have so-called heat rays that they were going to use on protesters. They're trying to get laws that if you're out protesting and they arrest you, that's a felony charge. Like voting for him is that's what we're gonna get.
Right.
You're not gonna have any freedoms. You're not gonna be able to do anything.
Right.
Like that's what people want. That's like, and I hate to go that far, but it has to be said. We have to go that far because if you're voting for him, that's what we're gonna get.
Right.
Look at what's going on when he went down to Kenosha after all that, and he was talking with that fake business owner of the camera store.
Fake business owner. Like, everyone acts like that didn't happen. This man got a fake the prior owner, or the two owners before him, or something. What?
That makes no sense. But he doesn't care. We can't have somebody like that running the country. We're in the middle of a pandemic. How many 200,000 fellow Americans have passed to COVID?
Right.
200,000.
200,000, and
And
he doesn't care.
yeah, and he had the audacity to say if we taken out the blue states, we wouldn't be here.
Right. So what does
But
that
yeah,
mean? He's a president only to the red states, because so question for the MAGAs out here that live in the blue states. Oh, you're frozen. Oh, there you are.
there we go. There we go. I'll hit him with the.
But the question for the MAGAs, like, if your president doesn't care about the blue states and you're a MAGA in a blue state, like you go down with the blue state. Like I'm so confused about this. Like, how are they connecting these dots here? He's talking about herd immunity or mentality, whichever one.
Herd mentality, or development, herd development.
And you know why he loves that? Because he literally thinks of us as animals anyway. So he's just like, the more that get it, then we'll be, we're good. So we can sacrifice all of them. And he doesn't even see the math. It's like, just imagine New York, all those people died, and that was still only what, 22% of New York? And all those people, they couldn't even bury these people. They had no morgues for these people. In the hospital.
In what was it, cold trucks or something like that?
Yeah, right. And he's talking about a herd mentality for these states. Like, this man is heartless. He does not want to be the president because he wants to be the president of the United States. At this point, he wants to be the president because he doesn't want to go to jail.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to go to jail, And it's funny because
locked up, but
right, he never thought he would be president. But once he became president, that's when all his information started coming out about like his dirty business dealings, and the spotlight was on him. And now he's kind of stuck here. He can't leave office ever. Like he doesn't want to. And I know we're getting really far. One more shout out.
Sorry about that, y'all. We had to.
No, that's fine. That's fine, because we're gonna go right back to it anyway. I wanted to shout out Michael Jordan again.
Real Michael Jordan this time.
Yeah, I mean, again, as we said last week, Jordan also gave money to that organization to help the ex-felons get there to register to vote. But what Michael Jordan did this week is like so dope. Michael Jordan bought the first he's the first Black man or Black person to buy a NASCAR team.
Oh, yes. Yes. And you'll never believe who their first race car driver is.
Of course, we believe that. Yes.
Well, yeah. Of course, you'll believe it. You'll believe it.
Yes.
Bubba Wallace.
Yes. But let's go even deeper. Let's dig deeper, because this is the dopeness of. This is why we say, Black men rock, Black girls rock, Black excellent. Remember we talked about Eric Moses. Eric Moses is the first Black person to own a NASCAR track.
Oh.
So you know that they have been talking, because that track was closed before Eric Moses got it. And it's, I think, slated to open June 2021. So him buying that track and Michael Jordan buying a whole team and starting to build on this is going to connect those dots, man.
Y'all better connect them dots.
That's Black.
There's so much stuff going on, but all of this stuff, look.
That's beautiful. That how much Black dollars are going to go into NASCAR now, because now we're going to be interested, like, yo, a Black man.
Yo, that's dope.
Yes.
Vroom, motherfucker. Vroom.
Yeah. So that's really cool. I love that. So those are my shout outs. Okay, so let's get back to the voting. So let's talk about those cops that totally got off this week, and what that one cop that was just firing like a random madman into the apartment building got charged with endangerment or something. They just kind of like, bad boy, go back to work.
Next time, aim through the window.
Right.
Not the ceiling.
Exactly.
That's basically what it was.
Exactly. Don't be shooting off, spraying the place. Get your target.
The Black people are in there, not over there. Exactly. Like, come on. We thank you for this.
Exactly. You're embarrassing the whole police department. Get back to work.
Come on.
Awful.
Come on.
Let's see who I wanted to know who Daniel Cameron was, and I actually thought Daniel Cameron was a district attorney, but come to find out that Daniel Cameron is the attorney general. So that is the highest law of the land for Kentucky. He is the man. He is the man that could have made a lot of things happen in that case. He could have gotten those cops fired. He could have charged them with something a little more than, your shot was off. Like he could have done a lot, and I think Kentuckians, well, Black Kentuckians or Democratic Kentuckians or liberal Kentuckians probably thought, whoa, there's a Black man as the attorney general. He's going to be fair and unbiased, as Miss Tina Knowles thought so as well, but he wasn't. And let's investigate why he wasn't. So come to find out that Daniel Cameron was an aide to Mitch McConnell. So he worked for Mitch McConnell. There's nothing else to be said. I'm leaving. Like what else is there to say? He worked for Mitch McConnell. That Black man worked for Mitch McConnell. So if you are in Kentucky and you are a liberal and you thought just because of this right here, he was going to be liberal too, no, because all skin folk ain't kinfolk. That's not how that works. You still have to investigate who these people are. Just because he is Black, you don't be like, check him off on the ballot. No, Mitch McConnell pushed this guy through, and he may be only 34 at the time. Well, 34 now. I don't know. He was 33 when he got in. So he's like the youngest person. And then it also said he literally has the minimum amount of legal experience to do the job. Like he just met the threshold to even be the attorney general at 33 years old. But Mitch poured money into him and got him that job. He owes Mitch some favors.
Of course.
Right? So that's why he's out.
Big favors.
Right.
No, it's horrible. That
right.
if you're the, like, other than him, the next goes to the governor, like the lieutenant governor, then the governor.
Right.
Like he's that high.
Yeah.
As far as the pecking order, and he's the highest, like you said, when it comes to laws.
At 33, he hasn't.
This is a special circumstance.
He hasn't tried any cases. He hasn't done anything out there. That's why they were saying he has the minimum legal experience. He hasn't done anything. And this is the man with the highest legal.
You look at this situation, you say, okay, cops went to this house, something happened, and a innocent lady, African American, was killed. Somebody got to be in trouble for that. Like, just looking at it, you don't have to have no legal experience. Just looking at cops came, cops are supposed to protect and serve. They went here, innocent lady got shot.
And there's a civil suit that they won $12 million. So that means that alone is saying, y'all did something wrong. You're saying you did something wrong. You paid out that amount of money. You did something wrong.
And that's the willful dishonesty.
Right.
That's, you're lying to your citizens. You're lying on national TV.
Yeah.
Like, that's just, and it's and they get away with that shit.
They do.
They lie knowing that how they're going to lie will benefit them one way or the other.
They don't even care to hide it. Like, it doesn't, we all know that politicians massage the truth a little bit to fit whatever. but they just out and out, as we talked about today, lie like there's people in black on a plane, on their way here, like just
they're on their way there.
well, there, wherever
Yeah, they're going there.
It's like a whole plane full of men in black. Like Will, I think you said Will Smith was on there or something. I don't know.
Right? Here come the men in black.
Like, what is that? So crazy. It's so crazy. This is why we say this on every show, and I'm just going to say this and then I'm going to give it to you because I'm getting really frustrated that I have to keep saying this, and we have to say it, right? If you do not have enough time to mail in your ballots, you have to give it 2 weeks. I know that the courts just went in our favor that the post offices have to go back to normal. Don't trust it. If you do not have time, please go. It doesn't matter if you have to stand in line, hold the line. And I'm almost more apt to say if you are in a swing state, because he is going to challenge those mail-in ballots.
All the way.
I almost want people in those swing states, go and vote early, go to the polls early, do this stuff early, because those ballots are going to be, mail-in ballots are going to be challenged. Let me tell you why this is a problem and why we always say, and especially Frosty McNugget here, local elections, local elections, local elections. Because if he challenges the ballot, let's say Michigan, right? Michigan is a Democratic state. So we go, hey, we're safe. You're not safe because just because the governor may be a Democrat and the mayor may be a Democrat, the legislators in Michigan are Republicans. So if Trump says, this is close, I want a recount, or Biden wants a recount and Trump does not want one, he's going to go to those legislators that are Republicans, that people voted in or didn't go to vote and they got voted in. They're going to say, okay, Trump, whatever Trump wants, they're going to say, okay. And then they're going to send it to the Supreme Court, where now he's about to put his next pick in there. This is why when we tell you local stuff is so much more important than the presidential election, it just is, because it starts locally and it works its way up to the top. So if you don't have your house in order, which is the legislators, the mayors, the governors, the senates, and the House of Representatives, we're going to be fucked when it comes up the ladder. Because right now we are, because after Obama, all these political junkies, I don't know how many times I heard that when Obama was running. Did you hear that a lot? All these Black folks were like political junkies. Like they all were saying it all over Facebook. They were saying they were political junkies. And then once he was elected, they were done being political. Like they didn't even know politics. What they didn't go out to vote. They were done. Then we lost the Senate.
I have gotten to the mountaintop.
Right, we done. Woo! That's
Right?
why you have to educate.
You're not done.
Right,
You're not.
right. Educate yourself, and that's why this is. We play games here. We have fun. We talk about crazy stuff, but our goal on this show has always been, when I got with McNugget, and he explained it to me, and that's why I wanted to be on. I'm like, yo, sign me up, is to bring all of that, confusion and kind of like make it easy for you guys. Like try to explain it in a way that you can understand it, because we understand that it is a lot to take in. Like I myself just learned that there's a difference between the House of Representatives and the Congress. Like I just got that, right? I was confused about that information and the branches of government. And that's why we try to simplify things for you guys so you understand the importance, not just for Massachusetts people, but Florida, Michigan, Ohio. We want you all to watch, because we're going to be with you every step of the way. We're gonna be here helping you guys, telling you deadlines, getting you motivated, telling you how significant this is. If you do not vote in this election, if he's going to put this woman or whoever in the Supreme Court, if we get the Senate, there is a chance for us. There's some outlets. Maybe we can put another seat on the Supreme Court. There are some things that can be massaged in that we can do that will save our kids, because it's not about us at this point. It's about our kids and our kids. They're not going to be able to breathe. The sun is going to be so hot, it's going to like burn weaves up. Your grand
They ain't gonna be able to leave the house.
They're gonna have to wear like SPF like 2000. Like it's gonna be so bad. We're laughing about it so we don't cry, but that is my spiel. Get your children registered, get them pre-registered. They can pre-register in Massachusetts. I don't know about any other states, but if you can Google these celebrities and that nonsense that celebrities are talking, you can go online, plan your vote. It's all mapped out, every state for you, your deadlines, when you can vote, pre-registration. Some states you can, I went over it, I think 2 shows ago, like some states you can actually register and vote at the same time. So let's get it. Let's do it. That's my spiel. Thank you. Take the booty to the polls. Take your booties to... Oh, we got this, guys. We got it. Everybody, we got it. Yeah, just don't mail. Going to vote in person. Wow. Yes. Go vote in person. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm to that point now. I'm afraid of the mail.
Yeah. It's if you can drop it off, do it.
The ballot boxes.
Drop it directly there.
Yeah.
And if you can vote, please do. Please, because it's vital. Miss Knowledge said this earlier. I've said this 1,000 times. Vote for your interests. Vote for what matters to you and not what the person looks like. And if they look like you and they are going and talking about the issues that matter, that's a bonus. It's a bonus.
Right.
But just like with the AG in Kentucky, we thought he was going to be fair. We thought he was going to be liberal. He looks like me. What'd he do? Screwed everybody over. There is no justice.
Right.
The wall got more justice than an actual person.
The wall? Did you say the wall? Did you say the wall? No, it's true. It's true.
The wall.
The soap dish.
The soap, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong. The family that the wall was protecting, they were scared. There was a pregnant mother in the house. There was a little kid, family. I get that. It is scary. Right. The wall did stop the bullet. The wall's dead. The wall is you can't rebuild that wall no more. So they had to find justice for that. But a actual person, like that's messed up. He did not do all that he could.
Right.
If you're looking at this situation and a human innocent person is gone,
right,
like somebody has to be in trouble. Something went wrong and somebody has to pay for that.
Right.
Not the wall. I mean, I'm glad the family next door is safe and sound, but this person, like, this is why we have to vote. This is why you have to vote for your interests. This is why you have to make sure when you have your local elections that you're on top of it. You know, we're not saying, be on it 24/7, but at least know what who the candidates are and what they stand for, what their platform is. Are they talking about the issues that matter to you? Are you worried about healthcare? Are you worried about your kids' education? Are you worried about, being able to make more money at your job? Are you worried about the climate? Are you worried about, your municipality not giving contract jobs to Black contractors? Like, are those issues that matter? Then you need to find a candidate that's going to talk about those issues, that's going to do something, not just because, again, they may be Black. And if they are, and they are talking about those issues, I'm all for it.
Right.
But if a person that looks like me is running for office and they're not talking about the issues that matter, I'm sorry. You're not going to get my vote at all. And until you start talking about the issues that matter to me and my family and my kids' future, my son's future, then we can talk. But if you're not, I don't care if you look like me or not.
Right.
And if it's unfortunate that the white dude is talking about the issues that matter to me, I'm sorry. He's gonna get my vote. We need to
Exactly.
get more people that look like us that's talking about the issues that matter to our community. And the only way to do that is to vote local, because that's where we're going to get the biggest turnout. That's where we can get the biggest change. That's where we can get people in our community that look like us, that understand the issues that we deal with, the inequality, not making enough money at the job, um, public transportation.
Right.
Shit, not everybody got a car.
Yeah.
Why does this shit keep going up in price? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly. Why?
we're paying a lot of money to get on the train.
That don't work.
It don't work.
No, stop it. I'm getting alerts right now. I'm working from home. Ain't nobody hardly on the T. Why is it still breaking down? Why are there still delays? What?
It's Corona. They probably blame it on Corona.
What?
That delay, like no one's riding the goddamn train.
Like that. Exactly. And it's not winter time and you still breaking down?
Oh,
come on.
So these issues are important. They matter. They matter to where they matter. People ride the train.
No,
I try to avoid the train at all costs, but I'm fortunate enough to where I can avoid the train.
Right.
But
I dread it. I'm not going to be fortunate. Once they say you back at work, it's the train. And I just,
I'm gonna have to get on the train because unfortunately my car isn't a big car and it snows. We live in one of those states.
Oh my gosh, that's a whole nother thing.
So I'm gonna have to get back on the train. I still buy T passes. I have to for my job. I still got to get a combo pass so I can ride the bus and train because sometimes I have to do that. Almost $100.
And I don't even know why we got to do that. And that's a whole nother topic because I don't know why people who ride the bus can buy just a bus pass, but people who ride the train got to buy a train and a bus. Like they make you. I don't get that. But
anyway,
whatever.
So not to get sidetracked about public transportation, but if these are some of the issues that matter, find the candidate that talks about these issues. Because if not, and you vote on just because they're Black, hey, they might turn out to be against you in every shape, form, just like this AG. He could have did something. You're not charging those cops with nothing, and an innocent person died. Like, come on. I don't believe. And if you're a true person of law and order, you would look at every lead, look at every person. You looked
Right.
at one person who said, "Oh, I heard them say police," but not look at the other witnesses who said otherwise.
Well, we know why. We
Yeah, but this is the example. This is what you get.
right.
This is
Right.
what you get when you just say, "Hey, that person is black." And again, we definitely need more representation
Right.
in political offices like that. We do. But at the same time, we need people who look like us who understand what the fuck is going on.
Right. Yeah.
And yo, I don't know. You that is just you couldn't charge them with nothing. Like
He absolutely could not because
you tell them there was nothing under the nothing. And people go, law enforcement will go in the attic to pull out some law from the 1600s that's still on the books that
no, no,
affects black people or in some shape form. Oh, you was wearing your hair out on
nope.
a Thursday afternoon. Your pants was slightly down. Your left shoestring was untied. That law, you get you 5 years.
No, he made a deal with the devil. He already made that deal. That's why he was talking at the convention, and that's why he's on the short list of Supreme Court justices. Like he he had no intention. He just did that hand slap just to do something. Like okay, we'll do something, but nah, he wasn't. Ugh. Oh,
It's crazy. It's crazy. So, but yeah, that's please just register to vote. Vote for your interests, the things that matter to you. The
yeah.
person happens to look like you, that's a bonus. And if they don't, find one that does. And if
Right.
unfortunately you can't, still vote for your interests. You know, force tell these yo, we need more representation, but we need people that understand our community, who who even if they're not, they can stand in solidarity. They're willing to fight. They're not gonna back down.
Right. Right.
You know, like if you want things done, you gotta fight.
Right.
In,
Right.
in the way this country's set up, that's the only way you're gonna get change. You gotta fight.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking physically fight, but you gotta fight for what you want. You gotta go to the pass these laws that anyway, I won't get into it anymore. The show has gone on long enough. Um, that was my spiel. Are there any shout outs you want to give
Wait,
before
I
we
want to
go?
do this real quick. What time is it? Hey, we're doing good. We're like in an hour. We're in an hour.
Okay,
We got time for one quick game that you guys I think will like. I mean,
okay. Yeah,
one.
the game master has spoken.
Okay, let's one quick game and then we'll close out, guys. I
All right,
promise.
what new game you got for us? What new
It's
game?
called Guess the State. And
Guess the state.
the state and sometimes country.
International.
Yes. All right. So first one. And well, this one's going to be a country. In what country can you be fined for driving a dirty car? Anybody out there still? Usual
London.
suspect.
London.
That is close, but think about a country that would be really strict. You know what I mean? Like a really strict, like a totalitarian country.
Italy.
Totalitarian.
Totalitarian.
Yeah, one that's very Finland. One that's very authoritarian.
Authoritarian. You can't have a dirty car.
Autocrats. Um, They out here
It's
just
9
they out
o'clock.
here just killing you. So not only will they may arrest you, they may give you some, I don't know, anthrax or something, some type of
Oh shit.
y'all give up. Oh wow.
Yeah, that's one. That's a new one.
Russia.
I was thinking Russia, but
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
mean, like think about it.
Russia
Russia,
would, yeah,
that would
because they did just poison that dude.
right. That would be the country that like you cut they out here like this,
We
checking the
don't
death.
want the dirty car.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Like
work for my Russian accent, but don't.
well, it was better than my cross the
Whoa.
pond teas and crumpets. Tea and crumpets. All right, so
Hey,
here's one. This is easy. Well, not. What state is it against the law to sell pickles that don't bounce?
pickles that don't bounce.
It's against the
I didn't
law.
know pickles bounced in the first place.
Yeah. So where do you think they're like pickle farmers?
What state? Where are pickles from?
What state is it
Florida?
against the law to sell?
A kosher? New York?
No. So it would be a farm. They're farmers. This is not
Where are pickle farms?
actually not even south. So think a New England area.
Connecticut?
Yeah. Yeah.
They got pickle farms out there?
It yes, and it's against the law to sell a pickle that doesn't bounce. Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know.
Bouncing pickles.
So here's the story. In 1948, two men were arrested for selling pickles that were unfit for human consumption. And they didn't bounce. So after that, in 1948, they passed a law that in Connecticut, the pickles have to pass a bounce test to be sold.
So I wonder if there's a pickle bouncer
Right?
at these pickle factories.
Listen,
They probably get paid big bucks to bounce pickles all day.
yo, come on.
So if they bounce it, they don't eat them, right? Like
You asking me too much information. I gave you the background on why they have
look. I never heard of that. I didn't know pickles are supposed to bounce.
they're supposed to bounce. Yes.
I'm about to bounce a pickle.
Next one. Let's see. In what state is it illegal to have your donkey sleep in a tub?
Texas?
What state is it? This is weird because I would think Texas too because of a donkey, but no, it's not Texas.
Arizona?
Yes. Good job. So here's the story. I guess in the 1920s, there was another farmer who his donkey would sleep in the tub all the time. That's where he wanted to sleep. But there was a great flood. So when the flood came into his house, took the tub and took the donkey and the tub. So when the town had to rescue his donkey, it took a lot of effort to rescue the donkey in the tub in the flood water. So they just passed a law of no more donkeys sleeping in the tub. And it's still on the books today.
Honestly, that's how a lot of laws started. Like people being dumb and having to, like, there was just a law passed just in New York just the other day saying don't defecate on the subway. Now think about that. Think about that. People are so dumb that they think, you know what? There's a person right there. There's a lady sitting right next to me. You know what? I got the bubbles. My stop ain't for another 5 stops.
Right. It's just like, I'm just gonna do it.
I'm gonna just, find that into. They had to write that.
Isn't that crazy? What about mules in a tub? Oh, Mary. So in Arizona, it's against the law to have your donkeys sleep in a tub because in the 1920s there was a flood and they had to rescue a donkey out of the tub. So the law. What state are lawmakers banned from forcing restaurants to include nutrition information and calorie counts on their menus?
Florida.
Nope, just really think. Oh, also, they ban restaurants from limiting portion sizes. So you can have all the portions you want. You know how like different restaurants only give you portions,
Yeah.
like it's limited. Not in
Yeah.
this state. You could just pile it on.
It
They
gotta be
don't,
Texas.
nope. But that's close. But just think about the most unhealthiest state there is.
Oh, then that gotta be Vegas.
No. Yeah, you got to think deep south.
Mississippi?
Yeah.
What?
That is the unhealthiest state. It may be the unhealthiest states out of all of our states. I think is Mississippi.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
We
yeah,
gotta,
yeah. Let's do one more. Let's see. This is kind of weird. I don't get it, but we'll just close out on this one. What state is it illegal to marry the same man 4 times? Like, who's telling you that you can't marry the same man for? How is that illegal?
it depends though. Did they go through a whole divorce 3 times?
Yeah, and you just can't marry the same man 4 times. They're just like enough is enough. You two
Like,
get out.
like the chorus was like, you know what, lady? You know what, dude? Like, we tired.
Yeah, but just think about. See, this is a big hint for you because if you really think about it, what kind of states would tell their constituents something like that? Like, who is out here trying to run people's lives like that? Because
That's
no
a
liberal,
mistake.
you know what I mean? No liberal state would ever say you can't marry. You can marry the same man 20 times as if you want. It's your dime. Like if you want to keep going and divorcing and going, you're paying for that.
Yeah. That's what state?
Not Atlanta. That's close. Atlanta's a little more progressive.
Utah? Was it
No.
Utah?
Oh, Utah would be a good. Well, no, not really, because they can marry like 1,000 women. Like
There's Mormons in Utah.
exactly. So that wouldn't apply because they can.
They low freaky deaky.
Yeah, they can marry multiples. Yeah, Utah is a good guess. Those are both good guess. She'll say, "Why would you marry this?"
Montana?
Nope. So let's see. We've been talking about the state a lot.
We've been talking about
A lot.
somebody already said ATL.
Not Atlanta. Atlanta's a good
North Carolina?
Texas. No, we've been talking about it a lot. I mean, just think Atlanta, North Carolina, they've become a little more progressive. Like they're not as rednecky as
True. Yeah, Atlanta has moved forward a lot.
right.
They still have their pockets, but
Yeah.
overall, yeah.
Not
Yeah.
Texas.
Mhm.
Texas is not that rednecky.
Oklahoma?
Nope. We've been talking about it. We don't talk about
Oh,
Oklahoma. We've been talking about this state and all tonight. We've talked about it. I don't know how many times. All night. John, thank you, John.
Kentucky. I should have. Thank you, John. Thank you, DA. Y'all two been on point, man. Y'all been.
They've been great. They've been great today. I love it.
Hit that like button for yourself.
Yeah. Good job, guys.
Give yourself a thumbs up. Give yourself a thumbs up.
You guys are smart. Like this is, I like it, and we're getting together.
Like the usual suspects. Y'all on point.
They really are. They really are. Oh man, love it.
I like it.
Wow.
Well, that is our show for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. change up the format just a little bit.
A little bit.
But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave your comments. Let us know. Again, if there's certain things that you want us to talk about or cover, please let us know.
Let us
You can hit us
know.
up on Twitter. You can go on our Facebook page. All that stuff is, in the description. But have a good rest of the week, and we'll see you guys next week.
Thumbs up. Bye,
Thumbs up.
guys.
Like, share, subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000.
1,000. Woo! 1,000.
There, but yeah, like, share, subscribe, all that, and check out the other shows on the channel.
Yes.
We got the Miles Show, we got the Lukey Podcast, we got Smoke TV. Check those shows out; they're pretty good.
Like and share, subscribe.
All of that. Y'all have a good night.
Good night.
Peace.